How you going, guys? It's L0lergy here and welcome to my new series. This series will be somewhat about my adventures around RuneScape. It won't necessarily have a specific direction to each video. For example, this one will be about me opening and finding the Triskelion key. It could be really anything. It's just open to interpretation, any sort of thing goes sort of video. And yeah, we'll get into it. So I've been doing Slayer now for, it's been about 2 weeks since I've been back. I'm at around 18 million experience thereabouts. I finally managed to get my Triskelion key made. I got my first 2 keys off of Dark Beast on the same task, and then I got my third piece on the Abyssal Demon task just before when I was making my Road 2 video. So I've never really opened one before, as I haven't been back that long. This is my first one. I just looked up on the wiki of where to go and what to do, and as you can see in the video, I'm just going around the world map and then teleporting to different locations to narrow down exactly where I need to be. So I do this method with a lot of clue scrolls as well. When you're doing coordinates, usually after a while you just remember where they are, but sometimes if you get a new one and you don't know what you're doing, you grab a teleport tab out and a bunch of teleport ring equipment, and you just click and teleport around the map until you found out where you're going. Just like the elite clue scroll with the arrow, I'm doing it with this. As you can see in the chat box, it says to the northwest. Well, I'm assuming most of you have done these before, but for the people who haven't, as you can see in the chat box, it'll say northwest, northeast, or whatever. So I'm just teleporting around the map until I can narrow down where it is. So I've been thinking about, for my next little adventure video, doing a Darok thing where I'll go to General Garrador, or the Bando's boss, on Darok's on about 10 HP, and I'll try and kill him without dying. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I might do that on this weekend sometime, and that'll be the second episode in this series. So I just went to the bank then to grab some jewellery out to teleport to a few more locations to figure it out. And by the look of it, from memory, I'm getting pretty close. I had a hunch it was in the Fremennik province from when I first did it, but I didn't actually confirm that until right towards the end to Relica. Another little quick tip is you can modify your house tabs if no one knows that, and you can teleport to different house portals around the map. That made my life 100 times easier once I figured that out. So I'll have my next Road to Slayer video coming out in a couple days. With these adventure videos, I'll talk about other series as well. It gives me a bit of time to sort of communicate with you people, different sort of series I'm doing as well. So I got my Road to 120 Slayer, which I think I've got about 2-3 million experience in a couple of weeks in that. And my second episode will come out in a couple of days, I think. 2 days, yep. I've also started streaming. Not hardcore or full on because I work full time, but on the weekends there'll be some long streams where you might be able to check a thing or two out. Trying to get the YouTube channel some popularity. I know it's no easy feat, and sometimes you just have to do the grind and work hard at it, and eventually you'll get there. But I know that will take quite a bit of time, a year plus, maybe even longer, before I even think about getting anywhere with the channel. It's been a sort of a passion of mine for a long time now to make YouTube videos. I didn't really decide what game I wanted to do it in. I was pretty big on DayZ, and I used to play Counter-Strike professionally, but I figured I'd do RuneScape because I've got a maxed account, which might actually be of some interest to some people. And just back to the video, you can see in the chat box that it says pulls towards the east. You just narrow up and down on the Y vector if you're familiar with graph terminology, and then once you've found your Y coordinate, you just go your X, which is east. And in me, it just said go straight east. So I looked up on the Wikipedia and looked at some of the loot you can get off this Triskelion key, and there's like 50 mil rewards and stuff. I won't ruin it for you, and I won't give away what I got, but you'll find out in a second. It was something very, very impressive. Apparently my ring of wealth shone brightly while finding it. I'm not going to complain with that. I mean, loot is loot. But I was hoping for 50 mil item, but we can always dream. So 376k I got off of this Triskelion key. It's my first ever one I've done. And with that, I guess that's the end of the video. So as I said, I'll have a Bando's video for the second part of this. And if you like what you see, please subscribe and have a good day.